Good morning. I am 5 minutes earlier today. As always, you're welcome to stay through our hellos or fast forward about 5 minutes to the beginning of the actual practice. Good morning, Mary. Good morning, Jean. Good morning, Mike. Good morning. Good morning, Yanni and Leo. Interesting that I lost my voice as I was welcoming you, since Yanni just told me that she lost her voice. Good morning, Gina. All right, it is time for us to start. And today we finally move to a new category of emotions that Brené Brown calls places we go to when the heart is open. According to her, these emotions include love, lovelessness, heartbreak, trust, self-trust, betrayal, defensiveness, flooding, and hurt. So in the next few days, we will explore them one by one. We'll begin with love. Brené Brown writes, "It's always a risk to define a term like love. I personally think it might be best left to the poets and artists. However, a definition did emerge from our research, and here it is. We cultivate love when we allow our most vulnerable and powerful selves to be deeply seen and known, and when we honor the spiritual connection that grows from that offering with trust, respect, kindness, and affection. Love is not something we give or get. It is something we nurture and grow. A connection that can be cultivated between two people only when it exists within each one of them. In other words, we can love others only as much as we love ourselves. Shame, blame, disrespect, betrayal, and the withholding of affection damage the roots from which love grows. Love can survive these injuries only if they are acknowledged, healed, and rare. So, how can we cultivate love? How can we cultivate this courage to be vulnerable with others? To love ourselves enough to be comfortable with allowing other people to really see, really know us. Of course, there are many ways. And as you can probably guess, my favorite prescription is the loving kindness practice. So let's do an embodied loving kindness practice together now. Take a comfortable position. Settle in and start noticing all the circumstances of your practice today, outer and inner. Notice them not as an outside observer, but as a body, breathing and sensing itself. Let your breath be soft and easy. Don't try to control it. You can say yes or welcome to your breath, out loud or in your mind. You can say yes and welcome to you, to everything you sense, feel, and think right now, in this very moment. Feeling this yes, this welcome, as a body, from the inside out. Scan your body gently from top to bottom, emphasizing acceptance of what is in a very kind and attentive manner. Maybe invite a gentle inner smile into your body. This is a very good base for what comes next in the loving kindness practice. Now choose your loving kindness mantra. Remember the traditional verse, which I'm going to give you right now again, but you can change it to something that resonates best for you today. The traditional one is, may I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well in body, and mind. May I be happy, healthy, and love. May I find deep, natural peace. So throughout this practice, you can repeat this traditional verse or choose other words from your heart. Start repeating each phrase internally, very slowly, and at the same time feel the impact of these phrases on the body, allowing the words to land, sink in after each phrase. We'll start by doing it together with a traditional verse. I'll make pauses after each phrase so that you can connect with a direct experience of it. As you do it, encourage your body to soften and open, to relax and expand symmetrically. May I be filled with loving kindness. Repeat that and notice how you feel this phrase as a body. How does it land? Where is it felt the strongest? May I be well in body and mind. Breathing softly, invite kindness into your eyes. How does that phrase feel in the body? May I be happy, healthy, and loved. Maybe put one or both hands on your heart and see if you can soften and open. Relax and expand a little. May I find deep, natural peace. Here you can experiment with adding a visualization like radiant light or color you associate with peace, love, kindness. Continue in this way slowly, deliberately, staying in the body, connecting with the felt experience of each phrase. And remember, you can continue with this traditional verse, just like we did now, or choose your own words that come from your heart. As you go through the mantra, keep feeling and utilizing the body to learn to embody kindness. Notice what happens naturally as you repeat the phrases over and over again, and see if you can replicate this felt sensation consciously so you can come into it more often. Stay with your direct experience of loving kindness as a body, breathing, sensing itself. Now I'm going to ask a few questions. try to answer them from within the body and not logically, not theoretically. And if nothing comes up as an answer from the body, don't worry. Questions themselves are invaluable. They expand your consciousness. And they will continue to stay with you well after we're done with the formal practice. And eventually your body will answer them. What is the shape of love? How does it feel in your body? What is the color of loving kindness? How can I do love as an action? What in my body is not loving? Can I replace it with relaxed expansion? In what subtle ways am I pushing reality away right now? If I was truly not hostile, truly filled with loving kindness, what would change for me right now? As you go through your day today, I invite you to be attentive to your body and notice if more embodied answers surface. Maybe continue asking some of the questions that really resonated with you. Remember, it's an experiment, and there is absolutely no way to do this wrong. Connecting with loving kindness in an embodied way is sure to eventually change your relationship with yourself and the world in a huge way. Thank you so much for being here today. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow.